I'm selfish. And so are you. Hi, and welcome back to the Bunkhouse. Today we're going to be talking about selfishness, rational and irrational. Now, as with most things, when you scratch the surface, you get the depth. Being selfish in and of itself is not a bad thing. If you want to do good for somebody else and help them, you have to come at it from a position of strength. So let's define selfishness. It's defined as a lack of consideration for others and being chiefly concerned with your own profit and pleasure. But if we look at it a little bit more, I would contend that rational selfishness allows you to gain, meaning grow. There is a cutoff line of acceptability, however. It's like the airplane oxygen mask where they tell you to secure the mask on your own face first before helping your children. Position of strength. Then there's irrational selfishness, which more closely resembles the previous definition, and understanding the differences is important. There are situations where you may be better served by not helping somebody for their benefit. Consider the person who is a user or in constant need of help. Situations like these require a person to be able to help themselves. So your help actually disables them. Encouraging them and assisting them to do it by themselves is of infinitely more value. Love here looks like its opposite. Tough love, hard to understand sometimes. Now, with regards to your helping, you can also quickly become a doormat, where everybody decides that you are the person that is the helper, and so they abuse that privilege. So you have to be aware of that too. As with anything, defining the boundaries is exactly the pursuit that we're talking about here. What I'm suggesting is that you take care of yourself up to a point to where you are good and you are strong enough to help somebody else. Then help them. Take care of yourself so that you can take care of others when it's proper. Now, where do you draw the line between rational and irrational? If rational means logical, then that line gets drawn far quicker because taking care of your own needs is far more basic in nature than the frequency of interactions with others. In math, a rational number resolves, and it does not continue infinitely, whereas an irrational number has no resolve, like pi. We are looking as humans for answers, for logic, for resolve. If we spend all our time in irrationality, we never get that, and yet we wonder why. Defining where your lines are in that pursuit of logic, rationality versus irrationality, is a good thing to be aware of. I think we get ourselves into a lot of trouble that we can't quite back out of because we don't realize it's an irrational, unsolvable argument. Now, I fail a lot, and that's part of what this is all about. If I think through it and I can have something to grasp onto in any given moment, and I can get a win out of it, which means better relationships, well, that's good. Because I fail. I do. But we all do. So it's just something I'm thinking through. Maybe it helps you, maybe it doesn't. You know what? I want peace for myself out of this process, but also, I want peace for you. I'll see you next time.